How's it going, everybody? How we doing? Okay, so this has arrived in the post about 20 minutes ago. This is the new guitar which I've just bought. It's a vintage v62 distressed Telecaster. Not sure whether I'm allowed to use the word Telecaster anymore because it's not really, a Telecaster as such. The short version of the story is I don't need this box anymore. I'll have to pick that up in a bit because the wife will just go mad. This is the v62. Okay, it's the distressed model. If you look at the neck just there and on the tuners just there, they're all a little bit rusted and looks like it's been played to death for 40 odd years. The back of the guitar is absolutely distressed and battered to hell. Love it. All the way round to there as well. You can see that in the light. Wilkinson hardware. Again, it's all distressed. All that's kind of all rusted and looks like it's seen a gazillion gigs. Okay, Wilkinson pickups as well. So let me tell you that just quickly. Right, I needed a second guitar for the Stereophonics tribute band which I play in. Okay. And normally I play a Gibson Les Paul or a Gibson Les Paul Studio, but we needed something a little thinner sounding, obviously because of that Brit pop rock kind of thing that was going on, and needed something that I could play slide on, and the Les Paul just kind of wasn't cutting it, to be honest. So needing a cheaper backup, a kind of just in case and every now and then kind of song guitar. This was the name that was kind of getting thrown around a lot, and I've seen a few people online that have been using them and just making them sound just unbelievable. Now, I didn't believe that straight out of the box these could be as good as people say. So that's what this test is about. This guitar arrived probably 25 minutes ago. It's Christmas Eve now. Merry Christmas. And I've let it stand in the room for 20 minutes, 25 minutes. The action is okay. The intonation is fine. It obviously wasn't in tune because it had been in the van, so I've tuned it up, I've let it stand. So all I'm going to do now is just put on a backing track and play along and see how it sounds. So this is not look what I can do on the guitar video. This is look how good this guitar hopefully is straight out of the box. Okay, so we're going to try and use a little bit of wah, we're going to use a little bit of delay, a couple of overdrive pedals. We're going through a Boss GT8 into a Line 6 Flex Tone 3. Just on the clean channel, and we're just going to see what it sounds like just off the cuff. Alright, so here we go. easy as that. I think, honestly, if I'm brutally honest, out of 10 for this guitar, for just over £200, it just knocks the absolute balls off most Fenders that I've ever played in my life. It's ridiculous how good this guitar is. Straight out the box, I tuned it up, didn't have to touch the intonation, didn't have to touch the action. The neck feels like it's perfect. It's completely perfect. I am shocked and I am kind of giggling like a little schoolboy at the minute. Okay, so there it is. That's the vintage V62, all distressed hardware. That's the back of the neck. Hopefully you can see that in the light. There's the back of the guitar, through body as well. You've seen all the chips. Okay, and that's it. So I've got to say as well, the Wilkinson pickups, as you've just heard, they sustain just perfectly. If I've got like a little bit of a clean sound going on, because there's a little bit of chorus, that's going to be this pickup. That's the two together, and then obviously the neck. The middle, and there's the bridge. So there you go, Wilkinson V62. Go out and buy one of these guitars. Trust me, don't follow the rest of the pack, because I think this is an absolute game changer. Okay, go and get one, take it easy. Oh, and Merry Christmas.